So the first episode of Crazy Ship Happens will not be coming out May 3rd as I originally promised, and I have to own that. I have to apologize to everybody. I should have never done that. The reason for me doing that was to set a hard deadline to see how much I could get done, to really push myself. And completely, I underestimated how much work it's going to take for one person to knock out a 20 some odd minute pilot of this animation live action hybrid series. There will be no new date. I learned my lesson. However, here is why the delay is ultimately a good thing. The original thought of the entire visual language of the show was a very simple Blue's Clues-esque 2D live action person in a 2D animated world. However, the more that I worked on it, the more I realized that action and adventure, that genre, does not complement that kind of visual language. It's too simple. Like, I need wides, I need close-ups, I need all kinds of different angles, different ways that the camera is interacting within the world in order to not only sell the illusion that the only live component exists in it, but just for the sake of the story, for the story to land as I would love for it to land. Which means the show is far more visually ambitious than originally planned, but it's still going to have that same scrappy, South Park-ish construction paper look to it, but just various angles. I promise you guys are going to be so glad that I took the time to do this thing. And again, I'm so sorry for making that initial promise. However, for my Kickstarter backers and for my patrons only, on May 3rd, I will be releasing episodes 1 full animatic. What that means is it's essentially quick sketches of the thumbnails of the shots set to live action recorded dialogue and a little bit of narration to show you the pacing, the structure, the story, the characters, everything for episode 1. So this is a full blueprint of what episode 1 is going to be. So moving forward, I won't be announcing an official date for the release of episode 1 / the pilot, but I will say that my hope, not my promise, but my hope is that the episode is out of summer of this year. Thank you guys all so much for your support, your patience, and I'm so freaking excited for everybody to see this thing. I truly believe that this is the best thing that I think I've ever created up to date, and I couldn't have done this obviously without all of you guys. So I just really appreciate everything. Also, with that being said, there's going to be more updates on Patreon and Kickstarter about the progression of things, because I have kind of fallen short on that as I've just been so focused on getting the thing done. There's a lot of hats over here that I'm wearing metaphorically, so I just want to say thank you. I appreciate it. And be looking out May 3rd for the full episode 1 animatic. All right.